This is Mark Burnett at the Island Generation. Today I'm talking about why I'm not in the Philippines, why am I still here in my house enjoying my pond and road and my backyard, which you guys have seen me build if you've seen some of my videos. You know, 1,000,000 people watch that, so I have a feeling quite a few million people are going to watch this series. But the main point is that I've already traveled those places. I've looked at them. I've done my research. And my wife is Filipino for 18 years. I know all her family, those relatives that are successfully here in the United States as doctors and dentists and engineers. It's just amazing, okay, what they've done here. Filipinos typically are connected with the U.S. in a way that you may not realize, and that is that in the Spanish-American War, the U.S. took over Philippines from Spain, and so it became a territory. It actually was owned by the United States, and essentially any territory, those people can be in our Navy or whatever, and they were. So there's a lot of Filipino naval officers and Navy personnel that serve all over the place. And to this day, the Filipinos can probably be found on every ship, every merchant ship sailing around the world at any time. Seriously, 1,000,000 are on those ships. They continue to be seamen of the world. Okay, so the little background there of where that got started. But the Philippines eventually got its independence from the United States and became an independent country. So they're owned by Spain, essentially, taken over by the U.S. for a short period of time, about 50 years, and then given back. And Filipinos will refer that as 350 years in the convent under Spanish rule and Catholic, and 50 years in Hollywood. So it makes a very interesting culture, let me tell you, where you have these two mixes of just totally opposite sort of cultures coming together to form what the Philippines is. And it is quite amazing and fun, and Filipinos tend to be people that want to cook like crazy, have fun, enjoy things, and party a lot. And yet they're highly productive. They're huge into the medical field. If you went to a hospital in the United States, you were probably treated by a Filipino nurse, more than likely. They're everywhere. They're in every single medical facility in the United States and around the world. Saudi Arabia is example huge. And the thing is, they move back. They move back to their country to retire, and all of them do that. And you wonder why, and then you realize what they're doing is they're moving back to where a retirement is going to work for them. It's going to be low cost, it's going to be great living situation, and based on the money they've made, and if they have retirement or other benefits, are going to come to them. And that is amazing and interesting, and something we should be taking advantage of. Why not? I mean, we can ride on that same idea and retire in that same way. So the series is all about how to do that, how we're going to get there, how we're going to stay together as a group forms up here on YouTube and through social media and email, how all those things come together so that a group starts to form that have interest in this, and then move as close as a group as possible into those kind of facilities. Because that's the way I see it happening. And of course I know that, you know, getting investors and things like that are fairly easy. I've already rose a lot of money together, put together a lot of money for other projects I've done in the millions and millions of dollars for high-tech ventures and stuff. So I don't see this as any different. I see this as a different approach. That's why it's called the Island Generation, because it's a new generation thinking from the baby boomers, and a different way to get there to that retirement goal, and following the Filipinos in their footsteps as they do the same thing. The nice thing about it is the Philippine government has a great way to help us get there. They're very helpful in that regard. So all the things are in place so that, you know, as Americans think of people invading our country, whether it be Latinos coming in or it be other groups coming in and taking away our jobs and doing all these kind of things, Isn't it just makes sense that maybe we should invade someone else's country with our retirement? I mean, if it works for them, why aren't we following it? That's the whole reason that immigrants want to come to this country, to make money. They don't want to stay. Who stays? I want to leave. Give me my money, get everything done, and get out of here, because it's too expensive to live here. They know that, and we don't seem to get it. We seem to be missing the point, okay, of exactly what they are doing. Follow them and figure it out, that they're going to go there and live really well in their country. They're going to be really happy, and you're going to be here, well, shelling out the dough for something that's less than great. Think about it. Time to invade the other country. Mark Burnett, subscribe here. Keep track of everything I'm talking about. Listen, think, sleep on it. Email me. Let me know your questions. I'm sure there'll be a few.